Hey guys, it's your friendly neighborhood tech guy here again. You're in need of a computer, whether for school, work, or just for home, and you don't know what to get. Well, this time of the year is the time to buy. So many computers are on sale, and many kids are going back to school. Well, I hear you, and I want to help. In this video, I'll help you on guiding you what to look for when buying a computer, and in the next part, I'll show you what computers could be right for you. My name is Kevin Jackson, and welcome to Tech Now.
Tech Now.
Tech Now.
So let's start out first with understanding the specs, or the specifications of a computer, which is usually located on the tag. Intel, memory, hard drive, what does all that crap mean? Well, first is the processor, which is the brains of the computer. It performs the task and the functions of the computer, from loading a video to play to writing a paper. The processor has two aspects to it. First, the speed or the clock speed, and the architecture. The clock speed, which is measured in gigahertz, determines how much data or work can be processed per second. The faster clock speed, the more work can be done. The architecture is the second one, or the city landscape of the processor. For example, the city could have a lot of construction or badly paved roads. It's going to cause a lot of difficulties than a city with smooth roads. These two work in tandem to perform tasks. There are two main manufacturers for processors, AMD and Intel. The next thing is the memory, which is measured in gigabytes. It basically determines how many programs or apps you can load at the same time and use. The more memory, the more programs, thus a smoother experience. And the processor and memory work in tandem to make a fast computer. Take a food processor for example. The computer processor would be the speed the food is grinded up at, and the memory would be the container the food is in. The bigger container, the faster speed, the more food is grinded more quickly. The next thing would be storage. It's similar to the ones on a phone. It basically determines how many pictures, videos, documents, and music can be stored on your computer. It comes in two variants. An SSD, or a solid-state drive, or a HDD, a hard disk drive. The HDD is a regular mechanical drive that spins on a magnetic disk. This can hold tons of data, but can be lost if it's dropped or cracked. An SSD is similar to what the phones have. It's a solid silicon chip that can hold small amounts of data, but are more resistant to data loss from drops. An SSD gives you another benefit of booting up your computer faster. A laptop with an SSD can start from 15 to 30 seconds, when a laptop with a normal drive can start from 30 to God knows when. There are other specifications besides the big three, the storage, the memory, and the processor, but they're more for niche computer users. One of the next things would be the graphics card, which a computer has. It helps with making the visuals look better, whether it's in games, in video, and photo editing. Most computers have an integrated graphics card, which means it's linked to the processor the computer has. It's good enough for a normal, everyday task. A discrete graphics card is one that is separate from the processor, sometimes a different manufacturer. The two main ones would be NVIDIA and AMD. Then there's the design of the computer, how it looks. Most consumer laptops are 2-in-1s, which means they have hinges that allow it to flip 360 degrees. Some of these positions include tent mode, stand, and tablet mode. These computers have touchscreens that allow for better or easier functionality than using the keyboard or just the mouse. Students use this for taking notes and annotating articles. Artists, planners, construction workers use it for sketching and drawing. And professionals use it for signing documents or delivering PowerPoint presentations. And the regular users use it for browsing the internet or watching a movie or video. So many options and so many use cases. You just gotta find out what's right for you. And lastly is the operating system, or the software of the computer. Like for phones, there's Apple and Android. For computers, there's big three: Windows, Mac, or Chrome OS. Windows is made by Microsoft, and that's what most people are familiar with. It's the latest version of Windows 10, has features like Cortana, the voice assistant like Alexa or Siri, better multitasking modes, and built-in antivirus. A Mac is another familiar one, which is made by Apple. On these, you get a similar experience to any other Apple device. Features like handoff, which allow you, for example, to view a web page from your computer on your phone, or vice versa. It also comes with some other key applications for productivity, like iMovie for videos, GarageBand for music, or Pages, Numbers, and Keynote for office work. Macs last a long time due to the build quality of the device being very well, and the software being optimized since it's all designed by Apple. And lastly would be Chrome OS, which is made by Google. On these, they're going to be more simple laptops that are more for everyday tasks. It's basically just a Chrome web browser, going on the internet, maybe going on Netflix, Facebook, checking email, certain things like that. Also, the benefit of having a Chromebook is that you can have slower processes, but still run very efficiently and fast. And in some of the select 2-in-1 or touchscreen Chromebooks, you have the allowance of the Google Play Store, so you can download Android apps onto the Chromebook. And then lastly would be the battery life. On regular budget computers, you can get around 4 hours of battery life, but on the mid-ranges, 6 hours, and on the very high end, 14.5 hours. Pretty long time. So guys, this was just a video on guiding you on what to look for when buying a computer. In the next part, like I stated before, I'm going to actually show you for different categories that might be suited for you on what computer you should buy. See you next time.